Holy Spirit, cover me. Now I wage war, wage war. I go wage war. Now I wage war, wage war. I even arrange for, I arrange for. Fight back. Let's go. Mm. Mm. Let's go. Fight back, bro. Ah, man. How's everybody doing, bro? I just decided that I have a Facebook now. Let me start using my Facebook for good. Let me just speak my mind. I'm a free human being, right? I'm waging war against poverty, bro. Wage war against poverty, bro. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Like everything that we know, everything that we think is right, we have to start questioning that because we are programmed. There's a lot of programming in the world, right? People think slavery has ended, bro. We live in a society where there is modern slavery. Modern slavery. I think having a job is modern slavery. Why do you think they want us to work 40 hours? 40 hours. They say, oh, at least you have 24 hours a day. No, you have 12 hours a day. You have to sleep. You have to, many people are looking for food. Bro, when do you have time to live your own life? If you think you're free, you're not really free. If I say, okay, come and live with me here in my state for 1 week, no, because it's not your vacation yet. That's why people that dying to they are trying to get to vacation, asking for vacation time. You don't own your life. You have to call someone and give an excuse why you don't want to come to work. And so many people say they are sick. They are sick. Look at me, I'm never sick. You know how many times I call out because I'm sick? Man, fuck that, bro. You don't have control over your life. Look at now, how can you change that? Look at people that are succeeding. Look at people that are winning. These people can move up and down. They can move anywhere. They are free. They are not tied to certain thing. They are not tied to something. Back then, slavery was like, oh, they chain you. You don't have any right. You don't have any freedom of speech. You don't have any knowledge. But now we have everything. So they give us everything. If you want to be gay, be gay. If you want to be transgender, be transgender. Now you have everything, but you actually don't own anything. You own nothing. So it's the same thing. People are hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. That's crazy. They even give you credit card, take it. Have the big house. Now it's like we come out from a cave inside a cage. Now we have like keys to our own cage now. The mortgage that you are paying on that house, that's the fancy car notes that that the fancy car you are driving, the car notes, you owe them because you did not pay for a cash. So you realize that you have all these big flat screen TV you buy with your credit card. You have all these fucking subscriptions, Netflix, everything, Hulu, all of these subscriptions. They are there. They just put on your face. Oh my God, you have this machine that you are so lazy in your house and you need to start working on it because you don't have you won't have time to go to the gym. You start buying stuff. You start filling the house with stuff that you're attached to. Some people, for worst case, you are paying rent. Your landlord can kick you out anytime, but you are so comfortable. Why are poor people so comfortable to buy like the biggest TV, the biggest furniture to put in a house that you're renting? That's crazy. How can we go to school for how many years? That's why even when we start from school, the program also like wake up early, go to school. You know how now we're waking up early to go to work. Now we have to do our scheduling. We are robots now. You have to fix your resume. Now you know that because of this degree, you can only make this amount for starting. Bro, they can never pay you what you are worth. Nobody can pay you what you are worth. Only you know what you are worth. Only you can create that value. Yes, you don't have anything now because it's okay. It's not your fault. You have been fooled. You have been followed in the system, right? We go to school, finish, work, consume, and then we just retire, die, recycle. Our children, we just keep going. Why? Bro, why? Did Jesus have a job? Did Jesus come and did his father's work? What are you here to do, bro? Go out there and preach what you want to be. Go out there and live the life that you want. So the way your children see you living that life, that's how they learn from you. If you have a certain skills, you teach that, you pass that on to your children. Don't let them to go to school. School cannot educate them. Academic education is shit. It classifies you like you are a robot, you're like a machine, you are like a slave. We don't have the mindset to think. We think like employees, we don't think like leaders. But guess what? If you believe in God, God wants you to be a leader. God wants you to lead by example. God wants you to not focus on things of the world, right? God wants you to have a rich mindset, have abundance, help people around you. One thing I notice about poor people, they always have like enemy. They always fear that somebody is gonna do them something bad. Oh, don't do this. Don't post because people are going to come and attack you or something. It's always like they don't want to educate the world. Like, bro, you don't have any secret, bro. Nobody cares about you. You are not doing anything important. It's okay. Like, change your mindset. Start thinking now instead of having an employee mindset. Because some people don't have a job, they are so scared now. Bro, can you imagine they even make you file for unemployment? Bro, you have 2 hands, 2 legs, you can read, you can write, you are okay. Go out there and win. You're filing for unemployment. And then be small. Some people are using like food stamps. Bro, who tell you that you cannot just go out there and win? I can do DoorDash right now and make 2K even plus in a month. Even plus. And like, bro, cut your expenses down. Like, you have to know where you are living, because now we start. Now we start even in debt. We start in debt. Average person is finishing school in debt. Small children, you are 19 years old, 18 years old. You are deciding on what you want to do, what major you have to do, what degree you have to accomplish so that you can work for someone you have classified in a system. You cannot think outside the box. That's the box that they say, think now outside the box. The world is bigger than having a job. Rich people don't have job. Rich people have assets. Assets will always grow. Don't gotta be applying for jobs that you don't like just because you want to make money. Stop chasing money. Follow your life. Even in this our generation, we can even, how do you call it? We can monetize our lifestyle. People are just posting their life. That's hard work. Learn that videographing skills. Learn it. Learn how to create YouTube videos. Do something with your life. You know it makes money. Yes, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be tonight. But you know over time, at least when you start, you know you are shit. That's why you need to learn. Those are the skills that you need. Fuck your degree. They don't bury you with that shit. And that shit is taking you away from your parents, your family, people that you love. For what? So you can just work for somebody and stay there, and then they can decide anything they want to do for you. But you are using 8 hours working with even people that you don't like. Some people are doing the bare minimum at work. You go to work, you want to work, you cannot, because now you have enemies. Now you have people that are not doing their work. Now your relationships are, some people are more, people don't even have friends anymore. They make friends at work. Bro, this crazy. It's crazy. Wake up. Get away from the system. What do you want to do? I'm a traveler. I want to travel around the world. I want to experience nightlife. I want to experience different culture, different food. I want to travel around Africa, Asia. Bro, we can do whatever we want to do in life. What is your goal? What is your passion? Having a poor mindset will not take you anywhere. Just live below your fucking means, bro. If I have debt, for example, I have debt, I'm paying this my apartment $665. That means if I lost my job now, I cannot believe people are just buying it. Let's say I go now, I buy a car, I'm adding on top of this. Now I have big liabilities. I don't even have assets. We go to school and learn accounting equation, assets minus liabilities. That's gonna in result to your net worth. There's so many people just have a lot of things that is just going out. Like, if they pay you like 50K a year, what you should be thinking is, okay, how can you live under this 50K? And then just imagine tax. Just cut tax also there. Cut tax one time. And then you can see that, wait, maybe, okay, for something, okay, can you buy a house with that? If you cannot, don't even That means it's not enough, right? Or maybe what house can you buy? Live below your means. Stop paying rent. Rent, that means that money is going back. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. Why are you paying rent, man? Why are you paying rent? Buy a fucking house. Some people are living off Airbnb, like some people have assets like that. Why do you have to be paying rent? Why don't you buy an asset that's also gonna give you income? That's the thing about this mindset. I talked to one of my friends before in the past. The guy was driving his Okada. He bought his. It's not even his Okada that he bought. Oh, God has blessed him for free. Okay, so he has two roommates, and they work at the same place. So the guy is driving them to work for free. I say, hey, why don't you just charge them half of the price? Say, no, yeah, they are my friends, this and that. I say, bro, but come on, bro, but you are crying poor and you are begging me for money. Are you okay? Okay, so I say, okay, at least they should pay gas because I'm not even paying gas for you. The guy still said no. So he's living in an apartment. He has to park the Okada in a place, right? In a rental place that he pays 4,000 every month. 4,000 francs. So I'm like, hey, bro, that's a good business to start. But that poor man said he only tell me, oh bro, but what if somebody broke in and steal all the Okadas? What will you do? Bro, but I'm like, bro, you are paying 4,000 every month, bro. Come on, you should think about that. Think about a rich mindset, bro. Think about making money. He thought about the disadvantage immediately. The worst thing too, the worst case scenario. So I was like, okay. Then him that same week, guess what happened? He just parked his Okada outside like normal. But it's like he always do that. So they plan him. They stole his Okada. So I'm like, damn, bro, they stole your Okada. Why didn't you just park it inside? He was like, no, it's just a short walk. I cannot believe this. Now you know anything can happen. So even though you have the rental place, but you still lost your fucking Okada, bro. Anything can happen in life. So why don't you just think like a rich man and just think to build assets? And guess what? The friends that he was driving, his roommates who was driving to work, they figure out how to get to work. And he is gonna figure out how he has to get to work too. Nothing changes, right? So if he was even taking money from those people, at least he would have had a little bit of money. That's crazy. Like, why don't we think about building assets? Why don't we think about like building a life where we don't have to worry about money so we can live our best life? Some people without a job, bro, they'll feel like, oh my god, something is wrong. I need a stable source of income. Bro, there's nothing like stability, bro. Bro, don't let them fool you, bro. This middle class, this and that. Don't let them classify you. Stop. Disconnect yourself from the system. You don't have to follow it, yes, but you are in the system, right? But don't just follow it. Don't be like everybody else. Bro, why do you think we have to work 40 fucking hours? 40 fucking hours, bro. Children are staying in, bro, the same fucking thing. Children are staying in school for 8 hours. The fuck? And they have 30-minute lunch. They are training you to be an employee, bro. That's the same thing they do in jobs. You are working to build someone else's life. Start building your own fucking life right now. You can do it, bro. Humans, even in the Bible, humans have the ability. We have adapted over time, bro. If you live on 200, you can live on $200 a month. Fuck thousands of dollars, bro. You will figure it out. You will not die, right? If you cannot afford something like right now, let's say if I'm in debt, like right now, I'm in debt right now. Debt, I owe like how many thousands, and I'm paying like 600 and something for my apartment. That's stupid, right? So I have to be uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. I have to cancel that shit. I don't want any. I just have to live below my means in a way that I don't have to worry about anything. You need that freedom so you can be able to think. So many people are so focused working for someone else, they cannot build the life that they want. That's why I say, bro, when you rent a house, especially people that are renting, and you start buying all this stuff, the average people have so much stuff in their house, and those stuff used to be money they cost. You think it's gonna be better, but you have so much stuff, you are living above your means. You want to be like someone else, bro. If you don't have assets, if you don't build assets, and the best thing is like we have access to the internet right now. Just go and search it. Go and be a better person. College, a school, degree, education, it will not solve 90% of your problems. I know people who have doctor's degree, people working in big hospitals. They are struggling with money. They are struggling. They are having problems with their women, with their wives. They are, bro, that's crazy, right? Life doesn't get better when you have a fucking degree. That's not education. Education is managing your life. If you're educated enough, you know that, okay, shit, now you have to control your life. You have to make better decisions. Better decisions. It's okay. People fail, you move on, you learn, you move on. The life that you are living right now sucks. Like, you don't want to live a life that sucks. If you don't have a good relationship with your family members, if you don't have a good relationship with your wife, like, even though if you're a father right now, if you're a parent, or advise you, bro, you should stop asking your children for money. I'm African, so I know that Africans be doing this shit. Stop asking for your children money. Go out there and be rich. Be a rich man. Pay your house. Your wife don't have to work and give you money. Bro, just be a rich man, because you can be anything in life. If you think about it, if you go and chase it. If you want to go to school so bad and you think school is good, go to school. Stop making your children go to school for you or something. Just go, do what you want. If you want to be this because he has the money that you are chasing, go out there and be it. Nobody's going to manage your life for you. If people give you money, if people help you parent, your problem will not be solved. And if they don't give you, you still figure out a way to live with your burden. That's your burden that you put. That's your own. That's a decision that you make. If your rent is so expensive that you cannot pay, I advise you to live below your means. Like I said, let's start living below our means. I need to have assets and live off my assets. Like, there is no way that we cannot just do 1 + 1 = 2. Why do we choose to be poor? Why do we choose to think that we need a job, we need a stable income to come in, just so we can spend it, because we are not investing? And I studied this thing. I know that to be rich, we have to invest to be rich. But then I still was not investing. It's crazy, right? To know that, oh, you have to invest, oh, you have to start multiple businesses, or you have to have multiple streams of income. But then I only had one source of income. That was crazy, and it was my job that I fucking hate. It's crazy because what? Bro, it's a job. People tell you what to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have to ask for permission to do things. When you keep asking for permission to do things, you don't have control over your life. Life sucks, okay? I don't know. That's why people who really actually do good in school, they are actually really good employees. Because they are just good at following the laws. I was never a good student. In my gut feeling, it was a waste of time, and it's still a waste of time. I regret going to school. I got in school. I have debt. I fucking regret that shit. But I will not say it if I did not go. And I fucking hated it anyways. I just went because everybody was going. When we were children, we used to go to school, come back during lunchtime, and just stay home. Fuck school, right? Because I don't like it. It's not training people to live their life. It's not giving people financial education, financial freedom. It's not helping them to say that, okay, you have to do this, you have to do this. Why do we? I took my student loans in 4 years, for 4 years, but the payment plan is over 10 years. That means you're telling me that the degree that I'm able to get, or whatever I educate myself with, cannot pay this in the years that I take it. Why do I have to pay it in 10 years? And then I realized, okay, interest. By the time I pay it with the interest, it's almost doubled. So I did not learn math in school. All this X and Y, they teach you X and Y. They want to confuse you. You don't need that math, bro. 1 + 1 is 2. You have hands. You can count. Asset minus liabilities. Come on, bro. Stop spending money. Stop living above your means. Stop that bullshit and start saving your money. Start keeping your money. Stop sending money to people who don't care about you. If people ask you for money, they actually, that's crazy. If people ask you for money, they cannot control their own money. That's why they're asking for money. Because they must have a kind of phone or means to even text or ask you for money. People that need money that you should be helping, they don't even have access to contact you. They don't even have, probably there are people with disabilities that cannot even do the things. There are people people who need help, you are not helping them. Like, you want to be so rich that you are helping people. Rich people help people. Forget about that nonsense that says, oh, rich people will not go to heaven, or this and that. Fuck that shit, bro. Be rich. Be rich, have control over your time, have control over your decisions that you make, have control over where you want to be, have control over teaching your children by yourself, educating them. Like you can do it. Like life, think in abundance. Think in abundance, bro. Think in abundance. Fuck poverty. Poverty is a mindset. Poverty makes you don't have any, it's a cycle. Let me give a good example, right? This is a bit personal, but my father and my mother, they met, they tell us a story how our grandparents did not want them to meet. They even take them to the police station and beat their feet because they didn't want them to meet. They didn't want them to be together. But my father is doing the same shit with my sister. It's fucking crazy. All this fucking, we don't learn from the past. I know that this shit is not good. The relationship is never good. You are doing the same fucking thing to your daughter. It's crazy, right? Because these people, they don't think that, oh, now you have to change things. Things did not work out this way. You don't like the way they treated you. And he even says that, but you are doing the same thing to your daughter. Why don't you love people? That's why I say poor people, they always think like people around them want to hurt them. Somebody look at you and say, hey, this person, be careful with this. They don't think about growth mindset. Like I said, they think of the worst case scenario. For what? But in the past, that mindset is not helping anybody. For a family to be together, we have to support each other. People are growing. If people don't like something, if you can manage your life, you can literally manage others. That's what being a head is. That's what being a leader is. You have to set examples. You have to be the one who changes things. There's this saying that if you want change, be the change. You have to break the cycle of poverty in your family. Because you're not gonna be fucking rich, bro. They don't know how to be rich. That's why. If they knew how to be rich, you will be rich. Look at Davido. His parents were rich. Now they are rich. People say, okay, but it's better to start poor first. That's why it's so difficult to find people who start poor, because you have to change all your mindset. But if we change it, our children will grow up rich. They will not think that they need this nonsense. They need to be enslaved in order to make a living. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking stupidity. Look at somebody you want to be like. Ask them like, bro, we have YouTube right now. We have internet like this. You go online and learn. Learn from your role models. Learn from somebody we want to be like. If you don't want to be like your parents or somebody that's why they say surround yourself, or the information that you take, it's your environment. It's what you listen to. Bro, that's how you go out there and win, because you can win. God says we can even walk on water if we believe, right? Little faith can move mountains, bro. You can do it, bro. Just believe in yourself, bet on yourself, because you have whatever it takes. Maybe you cannot afford the life that you want right now, then sell everything you have, because it's credit, right? Go out there and call someone and say, look, you don't have a place to stay. Can I stay at your place for free? Fuck it, right? Do it. That's how you start. At least you have that freedom. Because instead of you for having a job, and then now, like I said, if they pay you 50K, yeah, you have to think about if you can buy a house with that, if you can do this. You have to think about getting yourself out of poverty as fast as possible, building yourself what you can afford, right? You're not chasing money just to pay for your lifestyle. So if you have a job right now, first thing you should do when income comes in, you remove some first to pay yourself, to save, and to buy assets, so to invest it in something that's going to create you income generating asset. Maybe it's a car for you, or maybe for me, it's my scooter that I bought. I'm going to do DoorDash with it full time, right? I'm going to do, when I say full time, even it doesn't make sense. Like, that word full time is bullshit. I can work 4 hours a week and I'm still good. I cannot even work a week, I'm still good. So forget about that. But that is gonna give me income. It's gonna generate me income. But then I don't even have my job anymore. But if I had a job, what I'll be doing is taking that money from my job, right? My salary, my income that I work, to create another income. So now another income, like I ought to buy an asset like a motorcycle that I bought, or maybe now to invest it in the stock market, or maybe to buy land that you can farm from that land, or maybe you can build like a real estate. And you can do this, bro. Try to do this in 1 year. You can buy cheap land. Start with what you can afford, bro. You don't have to build the biggest house because everybody's building the biggest houses. Remember, you're going to die and leave all of these things. Now they have tiny living. This space even is too big. People are buying small land. Just build a fine small house. Quietness. If you want your peace, you have peace. It's freedom. It's of the mind, bro. Big houses is nothing. It's bullshit. Big houses, big living room, so you can now buy more stuff to fill it. Stuff that you don't need. Stuff that makes you happy for 2 seconds. We are buying stuff. Buying drums in the house, buying these, but we don't even use it because we are too busy working. People spend less time inside their house than in their people spend more time at work than in their house. People spend more time at work, but they are paying house rent that is mind blowing. Bro, like we have to wake up, bro. We have to wake up. You can start living the best life that you have never been so happy. Before, I used to finish work and then that's how I would dance, 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 dance. I just realized, damn, when I'm not working, I'm happy. Then why am I working, bro? I started realize, damn, what the fuck? I just put this fucking list on my name. I'm the one who is causing my unhappiness. Now I have to beg money if I don't work to pay my rent because I think that that's the only way that I have to make money. But no, I can invest in something, an asset that can even help me pay my lifestyle. That's why I'm starting now. Yes, it's not going to, we're going to start, we're going to learn, we're going to do it by force. So I tell myself I'm going to be a day trader, I'm going to be an investor, and I will just be that. I will not try to save money before being that. I'm not trying to go your plan B way. I'm not trying to go to school, go to college. No, that's not living your life. They are fooling you. You have to live your life now. You start now, the better. The earlier, the better. So I say, fuck it. I'm going to figure out a way and I'm going to live my life. Because I was talking to my brother, he said, yes, but you still need that stability. I'm like, bro, there's nothing like stability. The reason why 401k came in, actually, that's why they want you to work 40 hours, right? So you are so tired. You think they don't know? You are so tired for 40 hours a week. Some people, it's not even 40 hours. I say it's not 40 hours because I had a job. 40 hours is 24 hours. So that means they take your life. That's why I say it's modern slavery. Because think about it, some people commute 1 hour to work. Me, I work 20 minutes to work. Some people, it's nothing, fine. But guess what? What if you had a party or you want to go into party? Let's say it's Thursday night or Friday night. But then you have to start thinking about sleeping early or not. Don't get too excited. Or now you're already planning about the next day. So you don't have your own schedule. You don't make your own schedule. So then you don't have control over your time. You don't have control over your life because you have to set alarm to wake you up. And maybe, let's say you commute to work far away. Now you have to wake up like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. That's crazy. Instead of just enjoying and be anywhere you want to be, don't you want to be free? We have families here, they are going to work up and down. They are even working in their vacation. They are not taking their family up to come with them in their vacation because everybody is too busy working. What are you working for? You are working to actually lose the money back. We make money, but it comes only liabilities, no assets. We don't have, so we are making money to just spend money. You are paying rent, you are spending money, you are wasting it. Mortgage, even the worst. I don't advise anybody, if you cannot afford a house, don't buy it. I see people, one man, one woman, 2 children, they are buying mansions. How many 100,000, bro? If you cannot afford a house, don't buy it. Stop paying down percent, this and that. Unless you buy that house and then you immediately don't even stay there. You immediately put it in a way that you put it like as a rental property where the cash flow is entering your pocket. Let's say your mortgage payment now is 3,000, but maybe you divide the 3 bedroom house. You made it 3 bedroom house. You made it in a way that at the end of the month is giving you like maybe 3,500. Now you have cash flow, extra 500 coming in. If you're not doing that, don't buy a fucking house. It's patient. That's how you use credit. That's how you use debt. That's how you use that against them. Don't be like, no, in the long run, the house is going to be. Trust me, if you don't pay that house, you are dead. If you don't pay that house, they will take it back. It's not your house. If you cannot afford something, don't buy it. Live below your means. Your car payments, your insurance. If you cannot afford it, don't get it. I have a scooter. I paid for the insurance for a year. I don't have to think about anything else. If you don't have money to pay for your rent, like for the whole year or two, Stop renting because now you have to work just to pay your rent. It's unacceptable. Stop. That's what is slavery, because things own you. You think you own these things, but then you are constantly thinking about them. They constantly control you. You constantly do things because of them. We are so comfortable, bro. Once you start renting, the job tells you, oh, we're gonna give you 50K. Like, oh, 50K is so much. Oh my god, I'm so happy. 50K. They don't know you're paying rent. And in the same house you're paying rent, you have so much food, cereal, you have this. You are comfortable. You wake up in the morning, first thing you do is to eat. So you are satisfied. You don't even know that those processed food, they put things in it. You eat, you are so nice. You feel like, oh, you have conquered everything. You sleep in a big fucking couch, that in a house that you are renting. It's crazy. Stop doing that shit. Stay hungry. That's how you chase your goals. That's how you get the fuck out of there. Sell those things. That's why when you start buying, you are renting a place that you don't own, and you have all these big furnitures inside of it. That's why it's so hard for you. You guys are attached to one place. It's so hard for you to move and search for something better. Why? You know you don't own something, bro. Why are you filling it with stuff? Stop being comfortable. Don't be comfortable with poverty. It's a mindset. Change it right now. That's the best thing. When you start seeing that, okay, this is okay, you need to change this. You need to be a better person. You need to do this. You need to start making better decisions. Poverty just means poor decisions. Because poverty doesn't mean you don't have money. The new poverty, people have this. People have mansions right now, but they are still living paycheck to paycheck, or maybe they cannot afford what their lifestyle, or they think that they need to do certain things before they get income to pay. Bro, wake up. Wake up and win. Wake up and conquer. Wake up and conquer. You deserve it. You deserve it. It's not easy. I know life is not easy. We have to approach life with different perspective. It's not just okay to be poor. It's not okay. Poor people, they are not good people. Poverty can kill someone. Poverty means poor decisions. You have to change. We have to change. It's necessary. Change is the only thing that is constant. Do not fear change. You have to rethink. When I start rethinking, because I just follow my gut feelings, that's why I say, look, you don't need anything. Like, you have what it takes to win. You have what it takes. Just go out there and win. Just go out there and do what makes you fulfilled. That's how I know, because I always had this feeling that this is not my calling to come to school. What am I doing here? I don't feel passionate about helping people in that way. I always wanted to be a philanthropist. I always wanted to be known. There was one time I wanted to be a footballer. I have to dream big. I want to have a big house, or maybe just a house compound. I want to own my own things. I want to plant my own fruit, you know. I want to live freely, bro. I don't want to feel like I need permission to live my life. There is no way that you can discover yourself if you don't explore, if you don't just live your life. So many people are living other people's life. So many people think they have to be a certain thing in life, but you don't have to be nothing if you don't want to be nothing. Like, think about it. We have YouTube now. We just see people we have Facebook. I see people just living their life freely. Why do we have to go to work? The people that are working, they are the people that are enslaved. Their mind is enslaved because they think that they need this job. And that job is stopping a lot of things in their life to happen, a lot of good things, a lot of good opportunities. They cannot see it because they are so tired to chase those opportunities. Oh yeah, because you have work. They say, oh, come to this event. Oh yeah, we have work at this time. This and that. It makes you lazy, right? Because they give you enough money. They tell you they will invest for you. Now you don't have to invest for yourself. Rich people have at least 10 streams of income, 10 sources of income. Maybe they have Airbnb. They are everything that you say, don't try. Because there was a time I wanted to sell like something, and my parents say, no, don't. Your father is from America, don't sell. Okay, now I want to do this other business. No, don't do it. You want to find work when I was high school. No, don't do it, because it's not the right time. But they are comparing where to send their children to school. In expensive schools too, and they complain about paying the fucking school fee. You know you cannot afford, send them to government school. Rich people have what? They are investing in Airbnb, they have land, rental properties, they have stocks, invest, they have land, they are doing farming. Everywhere there is money. Everywhere there is money. Anywhere there is money. Because once you are rich, you grow richer. Once I realized that, oh, you can actually take money and buy stocks, and over time the stocks increase in value. And not only that, some companies give you dividends. Dividends is like a percentage of the company that they give to shareholders. So I'm so happy because now I invest. I know I own many companies. Because look, I use Google all the time, I use Facebook all the time, Meta. I'm investing in these companies because over time these companies grow and they give dividends. Bro, you can always be richer. Bro, think and grow rich. Think and grow rich. Stop paying rent. That rent is so much. Cancel it. Take your rent. Buy stocks. Some people are paying rent for $2,000 and they are complaining. 2,000, bro. What do you have? You don't have a land. You don't have a, bro. You don't have assets coming in. Why are you paying rent? Why are you giving out so much money outside? Bro, and then some people even have the guts to actually beg other people for money to pay their rent. That means you have to mismanage your life so bad that you need help from other people. It is crazy, bro, how they got us to think like that. You know that when it started, like colonization, because so many people like us, my parents, they come to seek for better life here. I know maybe they have their reasons, fine. But why would we think that we have to leave Africa to come to America just to work? Just to work for someone else, just to not have control over your life, and you think it's good. You accept mediocrity. That's crazy. The same people, like, you know about the Berlin Conference, it was held by European leaders to divide African land, and then they made us to work for our land, all our natural resources. When we are finally free, we realize that we are not free because we are still coming here, we are still going back. And this is after slavery, after they have took so many of us. They keep on coming back, taking, and now we are already brainwashed. Now the information that we have, we are brainwashed, bro. Like, so many information that we know is wrong. Stop thinking that you need to come to a foreign land to succeed. You can succeed anywhere. It's a mindset. You can succeed anywhere. It's your mindset. Bro, just win. Just win in life. Stop thinking little. Everybody's, if you live in an environment, if you just want the life that you pursue, you'll figure out how to get there. Like, I want to just go out here and just start seeing America. Like, I just want to do it. That's what I want to do. I'll just figure out how to do it. I don't have to be comfortable. I don't need a stable this before I do it, because I will never do it. We fooled ourselves. We are lying to ourselves. There is no plan B. There is no half life, bro. We are alive today. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. You live your life today. I really want to live my life. Like, I want to be the happiest. I want to have control over every decision because, bro, I'm a man. I'm a leader. I was born to win. A city that is based on a hill cannot be hidden. Just by being me, I'm successful. Because I realized that I've lived other people's life for way too long, and I'm 25. I'm like, damn, thank you, God. Because I've seen so many people are dying, so many things have happened. So many people they don't have the life that they want. So many people are enslaved. So many people, there's war going on. And I'm like, bro, why am I sitting here complaining? People are always complaining. Then I realize, oh man, it's a poor mindset. Because I go to internet, I see young boys, they are making money, they are living the life that they want, they are just enjoying life. If life is not, like, it's okay to change. If life is not good in a certain place, you want to move, fine. So I'm not against you if you want to move to America, fine. I'm not against nobody's life, but just live your best life. Just live your best life. Don't do anything for nobody. I'm going to live my best life, and I'm not going to enslave myself to do it. I'm going to have time over all of my decisions. I'm going to love the people around me. I'm going to be around the people I love, not the people that they hate me in the back or they smile at me and then they curse me in the back. No, I know those type of people because they show themselves. That's why I disconnect myself to those type of people. Like I said, if you want change, be the change. Be the change. Like you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around with. If people around you, you don't want to be like them, don't listen to them. Because once you take the information, they're trying to control your life more. No, you have a goal, you have a dream, go out there and do it. Go out there and live the life that you want. I want to be a traveler. I'm going out there. I'm going to be a traveler. Period. Because why not? I say, oh, I need a degree, business degree. Which one now? Oh, accounting. This one. Oh, be a doctor. Be this. We are too busy figuring things out, but we don't really want to be that. We just want to be. We just want to exist. I just wanted to exist because now I'm free. All of this is programming. Fucking programming, bro. I feel bad for our children though. They just grow up in this society. Like me as a child, I grew up like that too. My parents believe in certain things, and we just go out there and just now they want us to just do it. Wow, it's crazy, right? How information can be manipulated. People with power can really manipulate. That's why they say knowledge is very powerful. If you have knowledge. So if we even read book about slavery, I read like Frederick Douglass, his book how he escaped slavery. Even says in his experience, people who preach, the pastors, they were even the worst. Just like you have to obey a master, they quote Bible quotes. So you have seen that what is going on here? What is going on here? They have really enslaved our minds. They have enslaved our minds to not think big, to not think rich. Look at the richest people in the world. Have they been poor? Look at even bad things happen to everybody's life, right? Good example with Smith. He had some things that happened, but any setback is just gonna prepare you for a major comeback. It happens to everybody. Like you have to be down to grow. You have to learn. You have to experience life. Everybody's experiencing life. That's why I say anything can happen to anybody. I can be dead tomorrow. Anybody can be for no fucking reason. Some people die. People just say, "Oh my God, this person is there. What happened? This and that." They just move on to their life. They don't even be like, "What the fuck? Wake up." It's just normal. That means people can die anytime. Maybe it's little sick can happen. You don't even know. Maybe an accident. You don't even know. But why are you living to pay your rent? Why are you living a life that you cannot afford? Like, who are you trying to show? Why are you wearing fancy things that you cannot afford? If those are not coming in, that's why I love rich people. Because, bro, I want to be rich. I want to wear all of these fancy things. But I cannot afford them right now. So I am not going to go and get a job and buy all of these things, all of these Jordans. No. I'll rather own Nike stocks than have the product that's going to depreciate. I want something that appreciates. I want assets. I want income generating assets. I want to learn a skills like trading where I'm able to multiply my money, where I'm able to live off my capital that I trade from, the profits that I make from the market. Think like that. Think like that because you can do it. You can fucking do it. That's it. You can do it if you go and that's what I said. I've said I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna do trading. I'm gonna do DoorDash. That's why I say you can figure out a way. Everybody can figure out a way. Only you know what you want, and you know how to make your life happy. Your parents are not gonna tell you how to be happy because they are not you. They don't live the life that you want. They don't want the life, bro. It's your life. It's your fucking life. If you're a father, you can be the best father in the world, bro. Go out there and be it, bro. Go out there and be it. Because you can do it. Just, bro, go out there and just win, bro. Go out there and win. Fuck poverty. Fuck poverty. Poverty can kill someone, bro. I remember I was looking for a job for so long. Nobody contacted me. I was like, bro, am I dumb or something? Like, what's happening? Fix my resume, this, and that. I'm like, bro, a whole me. Nobody can pay you what you are worth, bro. Maybe that's a sign. Nobody can pay you what you are worth. Only you know what you are worth. And if your job has to pay you a certain amount, that means you are worth more, even because they have to make profit of you. Why don't you go out there and try, know your potential? Just go out there and do it, because you can do it. You're in a situation. The reason why you have overcome all of these situations that you have been through in the past, all of this setback, all of these challenges, is because you are able to overcome it. We are humans, bro. We are the only one that can imagine and fucking go out there and create. Look at us. We are building these houses. What other animals can do this, bro? We are humans. We can do everything. Manage your life. Manage your life. Manage your life. That's my message for today. That's just it, bro. That's just it. That's me. Go out there and win. Look, let me tell you, with this mindset, you think if you come here next year, every day I'm growing. Next year, you think I'll be here? I'm growing. You can hate me, you can like me, but you cannot stop me. You can join me if you want. Thank you. If you think like this, bro, welcome to this life, bro. Just go out there and win. I wish you the best. Do not fall into that system of slavery. It doesn't help. I've tried it. It doesn't help. I cannot. I'm too precious. God died for me. Oh my God. God, I love you so much. Oh, I love. I cannot give you my life. I cannot enslave my life. I love you. I love my life so much. Me, I will not die for another person. I love my life so much. Okay, so I'm not gonna give someone 8 hours of my life and then I realize it's 24 hours, and I cannot do anything. What just bring it back? What just cut it for me was my job. I worked as a DSP. You help people live their life, their better life. One girl was like, don't call the name of God on my side. Don't call Lord. That kind of thing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? That means I can. That means I cannot even control what I have to say, even thanking God for what happened in my life. I was like, what? Are you okay? 1 month notice in my job. It was 1 month notice. Because, bro, I couldn't take that anymore. And these people, they keep on making poor decisions. Poor decisions. See. So really. Okay, guys.